Hello students, now in this video class we are going to discuss about 12th standard computer science chapter 5 Python variables and operators. In the previous class we discussed about the what is mean by operators. Okay, now in this class we are going to discuss about the continuity of operators. That is, in this class we are going to discuss about relational operators. So a relational operator is also called as comparative operators. These operators are used to compare the values. So we can also call it as a comparative operator. That is whether the values are equal, greater or less than the we comparing the values, no, that's why we call it as a comparative operators. We checks the relationship between two operands. That is, we can check the relationship between two operands. If the relation is true, it returns true, otherwise it returns false. Okay, so relational operators are also called as comparative operator. These operators are used for checks the relationship between two operands. Okay, so if the relation is true, it returns true, otherwise it returns false. Okay, now you can see the operators. So Python supports following relational operators. So what are the operators? Equal, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, not equal to. Okay, so these are the relational operator. That is equal, greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, not equal to. Totally how many relational operators is there? 6 relational operators is there. Okay, so how many relational operators is there? 6 relational operators. See the example for relational operator. We assume values of A equal to 100 and B equal to 35. Okay, so we substitute the value for A and B, we get the values result like this. Okay, I will show the Python screen for how to do this relational operators process. Okay, so say this program. So this program is going to demonstrate the use of relational operators. Okay, so instead of assigning the value in this program, we are getting value from the user. We already studied, no, the input function is used to get the value from the user. Okay, the input function is used to get the value from the user, and then int function is used to convert the input from string data type to integer data type. By default, input function get the values and stores in the string data type. If you want to convert the string into integer data type, then we can use a int data type. Okay, now we run this program. I already saved relation.py name. Okay, I will run this program. So what is the program? A equal to int input, enter a value for A. First we are getting value for A, and then the next statement, B equal to int input, enter a value for B. So in the statements we are going to get the value for B. Okay, why we are using two close parentheses at the end of this statements? Because one is used for input function, another one is used for int function. Okay, two open brackets we are using now. One is input, another one is int function. So we are using two close bracket at the end of the statement. Okay, next we are going to print the value for A and B. What is the value for given for A and B? We just print. So print statement is used to display the content on the monitor. Okay, if you want to show the output, then we can use a print statement. No need to leave the space between this print and open parenthesis. Okay, so and then next we are going to compare the values. That is, the value, the A equal to B, the double equal symbol is used for compare both the values are equal. Okay, both the values are equal or not. If the values are equal, then it returns true, otherwise it returns false. Okay, and then next A greater than B. If the values are greater than, then it returns true. Okay, it shows the value and returns true. Now you can see the output of this program code. How to execute a Python program? What is the command? Run module, or we can press F5. Okay, so now you can see the output screen. So here it shows the error. Okay, if there is any error, it shows the error on that screen itself. Okay, unexpected EOF while pausing. End of file is missing. Okay, so what is missing here? The close parenthesis is not there. Okay, that's why it shows the error. Now you can run this program. Okay, so enter a value for A, just as the value for A. Now you can give the input for A. Just I will give 10 as input, and then B. The value of B is 5. So see the output, the value of A equal to 10 and B equal to 5. A equal to B. Both the values are equal. No, it is not equal. So it shows false. Okay. Both the values are not equal. 10 equal to 5. The condition is false. Okay. And then A greater than B. The value of A is 10. 10 greater than 5. Condition is true. So it returns true. Okay. A less than B. 10 less than 5. Condition is false. Okay. The relational operators returns the result in either true or false. Okay. Boolean values. The relational operators returns the value in the form of Boolean values. Arithmetic operators are used to process the data and returns the numeric value. Okay. Arithmetic operators are used to process the numeric data and returns the result as also numeric data. The relational operator returns the Boolean values, that is either true or false. Okay. So next, A greater than or equal to B. The condition is true. A less than or equal to B. 10 less than or equal to 5. Condition is false. A not equal to B. The condition is true. That is 10 not equal to 5. The condition is true. It returns true. Okay. So can you able to understand how you can view this output? So using the relational operators, it compare the values. For that only we can also call this relational operator as a comparative operators. Okay. Okay, now you can see this. So how many relational operators are there? 6 relational operators. Okay. So now we see about logical operators. What is mean by logical operators? If we want to join more than one condition together, then we can use a logical operator. If we want to compare the values, then we can use a relational operator. If we want to combine the condition, then we can use your logical operators. Okay. In Python, logical operators are used to perform logical operations. Okay. And the given relational expressions. There are 3 logical operators. They are AND, OR and NOT. In Python, there is no symbol used for this logical operators. We directly write the alphabetical letters for this operators. AND, OR and NOT. All are in small letters. Okay. So how many logical operators are there? AND, OR and NOT. Totally 3 logical operators are there. Okay. Now you can see the examples for this logical operators. I take the value for A equal to 97 and B equal to 35. Okay. So OR operators. OR operator, if any one of the input is true, it returns true. Okay. So we can able to remember the truth table discussed in 11th standard. Yes, OR logic gate, AND logic gate, NOT logic gate. When you get the true output in OR gate, when any one of the input is true, the output is also true. Yes, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0. So if any one of the input is true, the output is also true. Okay, in OR gate. So you can able to remember the value of truth tables A, B. We are taking 2 inputs for OR operator. Okay, so 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. Okay, so what is the output of this one? When both the inputs are false, the output is also false. If any one of the input is true, the output is also true. Okay, both the inputs are true, the output is also true for OR operator. Okay, so based on this only we are saying the output on this logical operators. Okay, logical OR. A greater than B or A equal to B. What is the value for A? 97. 97 greater than 35. The condition is true. Okay. Or A equal to B. Here the condition is false. If any one of the input is true means the output is also true. Okay. And then AND operator. AND operator means both the inputs are true. The output is true. Otherwise the output are false. Okay. In AND operator, both the input are true, the output is true, otherwise the output is false. Okay. A greater than B, the condition here true, and then A equal to B, the condition is false. So when any one of the input is true and false means it returns the false. Okay. And then NOT operator. NOT operator is used to give the opposite values. That is, if you are passing the false input, it returns true. and then if we give true input and returns the false. Okay. Complement values. Okay, not A greater than B, 97 greater than 35. Okay, false, that is not true. Okay, it is not true. So it shows the false. The condition is true. Not, we are using not means what is the meaning for that one? Not A greater than B. Okay, so it shows the result false. Okay, so now you can see the example program for this logical operators. Can you able to understand what are the logical operators? And or not. Why we need a logical operator? Logical operators are used to combine the more than one condition. Here we can see A greater than B, one condition, A equal to B, one more condition. If we want to merge to these conditions, then we can use a logical operator either and or not. So based on the requirements, we can use any one of the logical operators like this. Okay, so now you can see the example program for this logical operators. Okay, so in this program we are going to demonstrate the logical operators. Okay, we are getting the value for A and B. We are getting value from the user. Okay, and then we are using the operator or and not. Okay, that is logical operators. So we just give the input A equal to int. We already discussed now int function. Why we need a int function? Int function is used to convert the input from string data type into integer data type. By default, the input function get the values from the user in string data type. Okay. If you want to process the numeric data, then you convert this string data into the integer form by using this int function. Okay, so print statement is used to display the output on the monitor. Okay, now you can see the output of this one. So run module. Okay, source must be saved. Here you can say this file cannot be saved. You first save the file save or control plus yes. Okay, now you can give the name logical operator. So I will just give logical dot py. Py is the extension for Python programming language. Okay, now the files are saved. So to run the program, run module command is used. Okay, so enter the value for A. I will give 50 for A and then 25 for B. Okay, so it shows the value for A and B. A equal to 50 and B equal to 25. First comparison, 50 greater than 25, so it shows the output. So see this, both the place we are using greater than symbol. I will just change this symbol here. Here we are using A greater than B and then A greater. Okay, now you can see the output. A is 50 and then B is 25. So we substitute the value 50 greater than 25. Condition is true. And then A equal to B, condition is false. In our gate, any one of the input is true, the output is also true. Okay. Here, this first part is true, second part is false. Okay. So it shows the true output. And then here, the first part is true, second part is false. We are using AND operator. AND means both the conditions are true, then only we get the true output. So here, the second condition is false. So it shows the false output. Okay. And then the not A greater than B. This is also false. Okay, now you can understand for what purpose we are using the logical operators. Okay, is it clear, ma? Okay, in the next class we discuss about the remaining operators used in Python programming languages. Okay, students, thank you.